Deadline alert. Millions of seniors could miss their $2,000 benefit. Final days to act. If you're on Social Security, listen carefully, because the next few days will determine whether you receive up to $2,000 in federal relief, or whether that money simply slips away and you spend the next few months fighting through government delays. Most Americans have no idea what's about to happen. Most seniors won't hear about this until it's already too late, and by then, their payment will be trapped behind a wall of backlogs, paperwork, and slow processing. But you're here right now, and that gives you an advantage that millions of people don't have. A hard deadline is coming up on November 19th, and if you don't complete the new verification steps by then, your payment will not go out on time. This is not automatic like previous stimulus rounds. The rules have changed quietly, and the system is already overwhelmed. So I'm going to lay out everything: plain, direct, and urgent. Who qualifies? Why the government changed the rules? What you must update? How to avoid delays and scams. The fastest way to lock in your payment before the cutoff. And I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If you don't act fast, you will get pushed into months of waiting. Let's start with what's really happening. A crisis in slow motion, what the government isn't saying out loud. Over the last several weeks, the administration rolled out a new relief measure targeting Social Security retirees, SSDI recipients, SSI recipients, veterans on disability or low-income seniors with limited retirement savings. But here's the twist that almost no one understands. This round is not automatic. Previous stimulus payments used IRS records or Social Security files to send money quickly. The government simply pushed the funds out and corrected mistakes later, but that approach caused massive problems. Money sent to the wrong bank accounts, funds delivered to people who had passed away, deposits bouncing because accounts were closed, checks mailed to old addresses, tens of thousands of payments delayed or misdirected. Billions were wasted, and now the government is aggressively trying to stop that from happening again. So instead of making payments automatic, they've put a verification step in the middle of the process. Think of it like a lock on the door. Your payment can't go out until you unlock your file. And that's where the November 19th deadline comes in. What happens if you miss the deadline? If you don't verify your information by November 19th, here's the blunt truth. Your payment won't be sent with the first round. Your file gets moved into a secondary queue. Processing becomes manual. You wait weeks, or more likely, months. No one can give you a clear date. You'll bounce between automated phone lines. Every follow-up takes 2 to 6 hours of waiting. You could completely miss the relief window. There is nothing automatic about this anymore. And this isn't fear-mongering. It's happening already. People who missed the first verification window back in April still haven't received their payments. You do not want to end up in that backlog. Income rules are different this time. This relief program wasn't designed like the older stimulus checks. The income brackets are far tighter and specifically aimed at seniors with limited income. The simplified version is this. To get the full $2,000, individuals must have income below $45,000. Married couples must have income below $70,000. If your income is higher, payments phase out until individuals at $60,000 plus, couples at $100,000 plus, receive nothing. This includes Social Security payments, pension income, 401k withdrawals, rental income, work income, dividends, and investments. Here's the kicker. If you haven't filed taxes recently, the government has no current record of your income. Millions of seniors don't file taxes because their income is too low. Normally, that's not a problem. But for this relief program, it's a major complication. If you don't update your income information through your SSA account, your payment gets flagged. If it gets flagged, it gets delayed. If it gets delayed past the deadline, it gets shoved into the manual backlog. That's why verification is mandatory. Your most urgent task: fix your SSA information now. Everything starts in one place: ssa.gov. Click My Social Security. If you already have an account, log in. If you don't have one, you must create it. Yes, it's annoying. No, you can't skip it. The online portal is the only reliable way to update your address, confirm your direct deposit, correct an old phone number, report additional income, see whether your file is flagged, upload documents, unlock your payment hold. There are 3 pieces of information you must verify. Mailing address. If you've moved in the last 2 years, even once, the system may flag you. Direct deposit details. Old account, closed account, switched banks. One wrong number equals instant delay. Phone number. If SSA can't text or call you for identity verification, your file gets locked. Most seniors don't realize that even a minor mismatch can stop the entire payment. Real example: what happens when you assume it's automatic? One viewer emailed me last week. She's 72, lives alone, and relies entirely on Social Security. She thought this payment would be automatic like the last one. She didn't verify anything. Result? Missed the deadline. Got a letter 3 weeks later saying her file was on hold. Tried calling SSA, got stuck on hold for hours. Finally reached someone, was told she needed a specific form. The form wasn't online, had to request by mail. Took 2 weeks to arrive. Sent it back. Now waiting 10+ weeks with no update. All of this could have been avoided if she'd updated her info before the deadline. Step by step, how to secure your payment before the deadline. Here's the fastest, cleanest way to get this done. Step 1. Go to ssa.gov. Type it manually. Don't click links from emails or texts. Too many scams right now. Step 2. Sign in or create your account. You'll need SSN, date of birth, home address, phone or email for verification. You may get identity questions based on credit records. Answer them carefully. Errors can lock the account for 24 hours. Step 3. Open the Benefits or Payments section. This is where you'll see your current deposit info, any holds on your account, any alerts requiring action, your mailing address on file. Step 4. Fix your direct deposit first. Even one outdated number causes payment bounce, SSA manual review, months of delay. Check mailed instead of deposit, risk of stolen mail or misdelivery. Always prioritize your bank info. Step 5. Update your address and income. This is where most people fail. If SSA doesn't have your current income data, your payment is not released. If your address is wrong, SSA flags your identity. If you haven't filed taxes, SSA needs self-reported income. All of this is part of the verification process. Step 6. Look for a stimulus eligibility or economic relief section. Some accounts show action required. Verify eligibility. Upload documents. Provide additional information. If the system asks you for anything, do it immediately. Step 7. Submit any required documents. Documents may include pension statements, benefit award letters, bank statements, income verification forms. Do not wait. Every day counts. If you don't use computers, here are your options. I won't sugarcoat it. Calling SSA is a nightmare right now. Wait times, 2 to 4 hours. Phone lines crash. You may get disconnected. Representatives are overwhelmed. But if you can't get online, you still have options. Option A. Call SSA early morning, 1-800-772-1213. Best times, right at 8 a.m. or after 3:30 p.m. Worst times, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mondays, first week of the month. Option B. Visit your local SSA office. Yes, they are open. Yes, you can walk in. No, it won't be fast. Bring SSN card, government ID, recent bank statement, any SSA letters, proof of current address. If you show up prepared, a single visit can fix everything. Important: scammers are everywhere right now. Here are the rules. SSA will not call you first. SSA will not text you links. SSA will not ask for fees. SSA will not threaten your benefits. SSA will not request your bank login. If someone contacts you claiming to be from SSA, hang up. Type ssa.gov yourself. Never click incoming links. Why this deadline matters more than you think. This isn't a political discussion. This isn't hype. This is a simple reality. The system cannot handle the volume of last-minute verifications. SSA is understaffed, underfunded, using outdated systems, still catching up from pandemic backlogs, dealing with a massive surge in senior applications. If you wait until the final days, or worse, after the deadline, your application gets buried. And once you're in that secondary queue, you're basically stuck in limbo until someone manually reviews your file. That's why thousands of people are now missing payments they legally qualify for. The bottom line: the government changed the rules. They didn't advertise it well. They didn't make the process simple. And millions of seniors will pay the price for not knowing. But you do know. Here's the blunt truth. If you want the $2,000, you must verify your info before November 19th. Not next week, not the day before, not when I get around to it. Right now. Every single hour you wait increases the chances that your payment gets delayed. Do this right now. Go to ssa.gov. Log in to your My Social Security account. Fix your direct deposit. Update your address. Confirm your income. Complete any required verification steps. Submit any documents. Double-check everything before the 19th. This is your money. You earned your benefits. Don't let delays or outdated information steal this relief from you.